Hey my baes, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Layla and I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm going to show you how I achieved my very pink and glowy go-to makeup look. This is my go-to routine when I want to look more presentable, so dinner, when I know I'm going to be on camera, taking pictures, video. This routine never lets me down, y'all. I definitely would describe this look as just glowy and angelic. Without further ado, if you would like to achieve this makeup look, then keep on watching. Unfortunately, I did start my cycle today, so I'm drinking some raspberry leaf tea. I'm so excited today because this will be my first ever makeup tutorial on my YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna put on this busted Hello Kitty headband. I used to have a collection of them. I have no idea where they went. Like, she's missing a bow. She's been through it. So before I do anything that has to do with makeup, I'm going to start by prepping my skin. It is currently 4:55 and I have been out, so I'm just going to replenish my face using these Abib heartleaf toner pads. These are very soothing and calming. They don't have any exfoliating agents or anything like that, so it's perfect. Curious, how's y'all's January going so far? Mine has been pretty chill. I'm trying to socialize more and I'm trying to read more, guys. I won't be leaving for the rest of the day, but if I were, I would put on some sunscreen. My favorite sunscreen is the Skin 10041 one. And I also love the Kiehl's one, the one with collagen. Those are my top favorite sunscreens. I've been trying this one out for the first time and I love it. It was only like $10 at Marshall's. I know it's like $15 at Sephora, but I've seen a lot of good things about this one. Unfortunately, this one is only SPF 36, whereas my favorite sunscreens are SPF 50 plus. The first primer I'm gonna go in with is my favorite primer. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with niacinamide. The second primer that I use is a mist. This is the Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist. This does not feel like a primer at all. It feels like skincare and it smells so refreshing and it's so lightweight. And then I just take my pink hand and just let it sink in. Today I'm going to be using the NYX Powder Louder Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Black Cherry. Oh, I need to repluck my brows. My brows are very thin, as you guys can see, but I really do like it that way. And so I end up plucking my brows almost every day. I just follow the shape that I make. I just clean them up like this before I go in with, oh my god, that was really country. Before I go in with concealer. To clean up my brows, I'm going to use the Revolution in Real Life Filter Finish in shade C6. Now, if you watched my previous video, my New York vlog, you know that when I first started using the Hourglass concealer, I was in love with it. That is my go-to concealer. I ran out. Yeah, I actually like this concealer a little bit. It's not my favorite, but when I put it under my eyes, something weird happens. And I hope it doesn't happen today, but if something weird does happen with the concealer when I put it under my eyes, just know it's because it's not my Hourglass one. The concealer is really what makes my eyebrows. And then I just blend it out with my finger so I can get that smooth gradient from the concealer to my skin. My eyebrows truly look different every day, and today this is how they turned out. So at this point, if I didn't have on lashes, this is where I would apply my clusters. The style that you will usually see me with on social media are the Yukumi lashes in style Fairy. These are manga style lashes. As you can see, I've completely run out of sizes that I use. So today I'm actually wearing the Vava Lash clusters in style Candy. They did send these to me. I'm currently doing a promotion with them and I wanted to try them on before I actually made the video for my TikTok. Today I'm going to be using the About Face Performer foundation. This is less of a foundation to me and more of like a skin tint. It is so skin-like. 2 lines here around my nose and like that. That's kind of a lot. I don't know why I did that, but I love the applicator on this. It just reminds me of like a big giant concealer. And then I just use this foundation brush from Sephora. It just blends out. So nice. It's just so glowy. It has skincare in it, which I love so much. And the first time I wore this, my sister was like, oh my gosh, whatever foundation, skin tint, BB cream you're wearing, it literally looks like you're glowing from within. And that was the first time I wore it. So hearing that, I was like, yeah, this is a keeper. You can get it from Ulta for like $20. Yeah, this is my skin, girl. Okay. I'm throwing my hair behind me now because now we're getting to the nitty gritty, y'all. I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Amber. And that's all I use. I used to put it down here. I used to make like a 3. I'm embracing the cheeks, okay? This is just to add a little bit of color back into my face, but I'm embracing my bunniness. Like, I can't escape it, so why not embrace it? I'm gonna be using the Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques. Y'all know the kit. These brushes are so good. It's like the perfect, you can barely even see it, and that's what I want. I just wanted to add a little bit of color back into my face. Wow, the sun is really gonna set on me right now. I really wanted natural lighting, but you know, I tried. I started my cycle today and I was like, I'm not postponing this video any longer. I'm gonna push through. And then I use this tiny eyeshadow brush to blend out my nose. So I really focus on top of my nose, and then I'll bring it up ever so slightly on the sides of my nose. And then I'll take whatever's left on the brush and just go under my nose. That's all I use for cream contour. Not too much. Now on to the part that I am nervous about because I'm going in with concealer. This is where I would use the Hourglass concealer, and I just use it under my eyes because I really need it to blend without like pilling. I do have a little bit of discoloration right here. I did break out, so I'm just gonna cover that up a bit, and then I'm just gonna match it on the other side just so it's like more symmetrical. I already washed off my Real Techniques sponge. It's not blending out too bad, but it's not my favorite. Now I'm gonna try to blend it out under my eye. It's being weird. Let me see. Wow, we are up close. Oh, this is like Beauty Guru down. Like I'm really like zoomed in. That kind of made me feel good, like zooming in. That made me feel like a YouTuber down. It's like a good feeling. But no, this concealer, it might just be the primer. This is what's gonna have to be for today. On to my favorite part, blush. I'm gonna use the Saie liquid blush in shade Baby. I just recently discovered that cool tone things look better on me. And I take this is the e.l.f. putty primer brush. I saw this girl use it. She had really pretty blue hair. I saw her use it on TikTok and I love the way it blended out the blush. I'm trying to blend it up close to my eye too. Just a little bit on the outer corner of my eye. Love it. And I'll take just like the excess that's on the brush and I'll just put it on my nose. Next, I'm gonna go in with the beaubble freckle pen. Now, I used to put my freckles on top of like, that used to be the last thing I used to do. To make your freckles look more seamless, I definitely recommend doing it before the powder. So right before I do powder, I'll take this pen and I'll just put a couple dots on my nose and then blend it out with my finger. And I know some people don't blend it out, but I like to just make it a little bit more seamless. And so I'll put it right above the tip of my nose so it can give it that like button nose effect. So it's like contour in itself, the freckles. I like add random darker freckles and then let them sit a little longer before pressing them out. I also just put them around my cheek area. Before I go into powder, I just add some more darker freckles. So put one here and then I put one right here on my cheek. Let them sit for a little bit and then blend them out. I'm going to be using the, look at this packaging. Ignore the glue, but this is the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake Translucent Powder. I press into the powder with my beauty blender. Press it on the back of my hand just to like make sure that the product is dispersed onto the sponge, and then just press it into the under eye. And I love this color specifically because it blends with my blush with my Hourglass concealer. Let me not be too shady. And then I'll also just set my nose too. For bronzer, I'm gonna be using the Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio from One Size. I love dipping into both of these shades, so the cool tone and the warm tone. I'll just put this where I put the cream bronzer. And I'll always try to just like bring it up rather than down. Just slight bronze, not too much. And sometimes I'll put this on my forehead if I'm feeling it, but like right now I'm not feeling it. The cool tone shade, and I'll just take that same brush that I blended out the cream bronzer with, lightly shade where those freckles are. And I'll pull it a bit under my nose too. All right, next onto blush. I'm gonna be using the Dior Backstage blush in the shade Rosy Glow. I just used this angled brush from the same Equal Tools brush set. I feel like it's not really picking up on camera, but I definitely am generous with this blush. Yes, blush. I'll dip it into the same brush and just be more precise with it on the nose. Love it, love it. I think I'm gonna add a little more. I've been making duck noises lately. It's like a mixture between like cat noises and duck noises. I don't know what my problem is. I just found this lychee gummy candy in my purse. I'm gonna use this holipop double eyelid liner. And I'm actually gonna use this under my eye to accentuate my aegyo because I love the way it looks on me. I'll just smile. And very lightly because it's very pigmented. So I just follow that natural line. Messily blend it out. Not really caring too much. I used to put bronzer under my eye, but I feel like it was just so, not lazy, but I feel like now I know what I was trying to achieve when I used to put the bronzer under my eye. You know what I mean? I just feel like I've just gotten better at makeup as a whole and just like being really intentional about the look I want to achieve and being consistent with it. For the most part, my makeup looks the same every time. And now that I have like my go-to makeup, I want to experiment with other looks. Just so cute, like I love it. I feel like it just makes my eyes look bigger. Highlighter and glitter. I love to use this Judydoll highlighting powder in the shade 5. And it's just the prettiest, low effort, everyday glitter. Glitter is a non-negotiable. Like I need glitter and inner corner highlight. So that's what we're gonna do next. Also, you guys can see my lashes up close. This is what they look like. So for highlighter, I'm not picky at all. I'm gonna use this Tres Luce Beauty highlighter palette. I think it's like a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Remember that viral palette? Oh my gosh, when I tell you I ordered that highlighter palette so quick and Sephora accidentally sent me 2, I was in heaven. And I just put that on the tip of my nose, blend it out, on the bridge of my nose, blend it out. I'll put it in my inner corner and then I'll bring it to my lower lash line and you can see the difference between the two. It just makes your eyes pop. And so I'll take the same thin brush. This is a Real Techniques brush. Highlight my brow bone on my cheekbones. Just can't take the 2016, 2017 highlighter obsession out of me. You can't. It'll always be there. My last step before my lip combo, Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in the shade 120 with just this big fluffy brush. And just lightly dust it all over my face. I'll just like lightly go over my brows too, just so they can stay in place. Lastly, on to the lip combo, which I know is everyone's favorite part, my favorite part as well. I'm just going to take a paper towel and just wipe my lips. All right, for my lip liner, which is my favorite lip liner of all time. I get them from Amazon. They're $5 each. I literally have 2 on the way right now. This is the Rimmel London lip liner in the shade Cappuccino. It is a cool tone, mauve-y. It's like a mixture of a dark pink and a brown, which I love so dearly. And I just sharpened her yesterday, so. I just blend it in like this. This color has my heart. I also want to try Stone by MAC because I think it looks very similar, although I think it's still more gray toned. For my lippy, my lip gloss, I'm going to use the Saie Beauty Lip Elixir in the shade Bunny Tongue. And I love that applicator. It blends so seamlessly. The most elevated, natural lip color. To finish everything off, I'm going to set my face with the Morphe Prep and Set Continuous Mist. And this is the completed look. I put some curls in my hair so that you guys can get the full effect of what I would look like with my makeup, with my hair done. It's just so cute and simple, but still very me. If I could wear this makeup every day, I definitely would. But if you have made it to the end of this video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And if you would like to see more videos from me in the future, please like and subscribe. And also leave a comment, maybe asking a question or suggesting what my next video should be. Even though I already have an idea of what my next video should be, I think I might make a video on skincare and skincare tips. So if you would like to see a skincare video from me, definitely leave a comment and I'll definitely make that video for you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.